big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. This week it's not going to be as busy as last week was for me, but it's still going to have its days where it's going to be a little more stressful, if you will. And I'm going to go into details of what it is. I'm not saying every single day that I do have things that I need to do is going to be stressful. All I'm saying is that tomorrow, this is the last time you'll see me with not a full head of hair, but I'm going to get it cut down pretty much as I want for a week from today, because a week from today we're going to be on an airplane at this time and on our way down to Long Beach. And then we have a little bit of a drive to go before we get to our hotel and whatnot. But, so here's everything that I would like to have happen. Like, starting with today, I want to get at least 1 or 2 loads of laundry done today. We get the haircut tomorrow. We go see a movie on Friday, Beetlejuice. Sometime either Wednesday or Thursday, we go to the grocery store and get some stuff for my family so they can have stuff for the 5 days we're gone. Then Saturday and Sunday, it's all about, getting my sheets done, getting the rest of my laundry done, finish packing up my suitcase, and getting all the stuff ready for my backpack so we can get everything ready to go. And then get up early on Monday morning and head to the airports and get on the airplane and fly to where I'm supposed to be going to. And then once we get to the hotel and try to check in, I'm not saying we're going to be able to go get checked in, but after that we're going to go to Disneyland for a few hours, and then on Tuesday it's going to be a full day of Disneyland. A week from tomorrow it's going to be a full day of Disneyland, whereas as Monday it's only going to be like 8 or 9 hours, whereas Tuesday it'll be from 8 till 10:30, so it would be well over 12 and a half hours. Then Wednesday is going to be Disney California Adventure all day, from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. Then Thursday, which I've mentioned all this stuff before, Thursday from, I believe the doors open at either 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. and then they close at 6 p.m. And then a week from Friday, we fly back home. And then there's a movie that's opening up on Friday the 13th, which is called The Killer's Game with Dave Bautista, Drew McIntyre, and a bunch of other individuals that you may know. And then it's kind of a lull until the end of the month. There's not as many things that we got to do from when we get home until the 30th, other than going to the movies on Friday or Saturdays. There's only really 4 movies opening this month, or is it 3? 3 or 4. One of them is being Beetlejuice that opens this weekend. Then we got Killer's Game next Friday. Then Transformers 1, which is a animated film. And then I think there's one other film that's opening on the 27th, but I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to go and look. And then also, with everything going on, with me making sure my bedding is completely clean, all my clothes are completely clean, putting away clothes that I'm not going to be taking with me, and drinks that need to be put into to a place where nothing can be reached, because the housekeepers come when we on our day that we're coming home. And making sure I have all the clothes I need packed in my suitcase on Saturday and Sunday, making sure I have everything I need in my backpack for like laptops, chargers, for my phone, for my laptop, for my camera. Maybe take 1 book or maybe 2 books. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to read that much, because once we get to Southern California, it's going to be park after park after park after park, which means that I probably will not have very much time to actually read. But if I were to read, it would probably be on the flight there and probably be on the flight home. I just got to make sure my room is presentable and all the stuff that I need to have put away is put away. And make sure I have everything I need for the trip, whether that be my wallet, keys, clothes, laptop, phone, all of that stuff. And memory cards for the camera and changing memory cards. So when we get to Disneyland, I'm going to take as many photos on my phone, as many videos on my phone as I possibly can. Same thing with my camera. I'm going to use this camera for as long as I possibly can, just to let you guys know, because I know you guys are concerned that I'm using a very old camera, but I have only had this camera for maybe 5 or 6 years. It's not been that long. I haven't had this camera since 2007. It's been a while, I will grant you that, but it hasn't been since 2007, because I've only been on this channel since 2012, and I had 2 cameras before this camera that I filmed on that eventually died. And this is the 3rd camera I've used on this channel. And I will use this camera until I get a new camera, whenever that is. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but the fact is, I'm going to film on this camera for the rest of this cycle, which would probably be maybe my 40th birthday I get a new one, or maybe my 39th, but that's still years away. All I'm saying is that this week is going to be about getting my suitcase packed, it's about getting my laundry done, it's about getting my hair cut, it's about going to see Beetlejuice, and it's about getting ready to get on the flight on Monday, 1 week from today. And before I do birthdays, I want to wish everyone a happy Labor Day, and I think today we'll have to talk about what the plan is with me and my brothers on which rides we're going to do a week from today for the shorter period of time, and then what rides we're going to do a week from tomorrow at Disneyland, and then we'll probably ride all of the rides on Wednesday. Here's another thing before I get to birthdays. Every day I check to see how much wait times are for certain rides that we would go on. And some rides are not going to be open when we go next week. Like, I believe Indiana Jones is going to be closed. The Jungle Cruise might be open, but I'm not sure. Tayu's Bayou Adventure is not going to be open. And there are probably some other rides, like Space Mountain is supposed to be opening up by Thursday, I believe, is when that ride is supposed to reopen. At least that's what I've been told. And Pirates might be open. All 3 Star Wars rides that are in Disneyland will be open. We'll probably ride those a couple of times. I like to go on the Roger Rabbit ride, the Mickey and Minnie Runway Railroad. I've been on that once. Maybe go on the Gadgets Coaster over in Toontown. Go on the Pirates ride if that's open. We'll have to do a virtual queue for the Haunted Mansion. What other rides are there? I'm trying to think. There's a Pinocchio ride. There's the Snow White ride. There's the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And then there's a few others that we might go on. The train that goes all the way around the park is going to be closed for the next 3 months. And the same thing with the monorail. That's going to be closed for a couple months. So, I mean, there's going to be some rides that we're not going to be able to do. I know I've mentioned the rides before, but as it's only a week away until we go, we got to start figuring out details. We'll probably go on every single ride in California Adventure that's open. Like, I'd like to go on the Cars ride, the Incredicoaster, the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, the Spider-Man ride, the Goofy Sky School, Ariel, and I'm probably forgetting a few, Mike and Sully's, that ride, what other, and maybe a few other rides, and then at Universal we'll go on all of the rides that are open, like the Simpsons ride, the Harry Potter rides, the Mario Kart, Bowser's something other, I believe is what it's called, the Transformers ride, the Jurassic World ride. There's probably some rides I'm forgetting, but we got to start thinking about all of this because it's only a week away that we get on the flight, we go to the parks, and then we come right back. It's only a 4-day trip, 5-day trip. But this next week is going to be busy with doing laundry, making sure my room is as clean as it possibly can so I can come back with a nice room. Got to get my hair cut tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the mid 80s to early 90s, temperature wise when we're there. At least that's what the weather report says. So probably wear sunscreen and all of that stuff, and it's just preparing this week. Even though I've already started preparing, my suitcase is almost fully packed. Let's just leave it at that. But the thing is, there's still a few things left to put in there, and the last minute thing would be to pack my my laptop on Monday morning, because Monday morning I'm going to have to, a week from today, I'm going to have to upload the vlog kind of early-ish, like 5:30 in the morning. And I've already pre-filmed some vlogs just in case I needed backups. So those are already taken care of. I probably will not need them, but it's always good to have backup videos. So let's get into the birthdays. We got a couple. I want to wish Madeline Bailey Benred a happy birthday. Charles Trippy a happy 40th birthday. Jack Vale a happy birthday. And Lala Kent a happy birthday today. And that does it for birthdays today. We have two on Instagram. And that's the only two we have for tomorrow. The next time we have birthdays on YouTube is the 5th, which is Thursday. So, busy week of getting the rest of the stuff packed in my suitcase, the rest of the getting my hair cut, making sure I look nice, presentable if I were to meet someone I know, or even if I were to see, a celebrity. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but, you never know what's going to happen when we're there, when we're in Disneyland, California Adventure, and Universal Studios. I'm going to check today, later today, probably by the time I upload this vlog, I'm going to check to see how long wait times are for rides, and then go from there. So, I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.